Have you ever looked at a stock trading for just a few dollars and wondered, what if this becomes the next big winner before Wall Street fully notices? Well, today we're talking about Planet Labs, a company that isn't building electric cars, isn't making AI chips, but owns one of the world's largest fleets of Earth imaging satellites. And here's the crazy part. Millions of satellite images are captured every single day. Governments, military organizations, insurance companies, farmers, construction firms, and even AI companies rely on this kind of data. So the real question is, could Planet Labs become one of the biggest long-term winners in the space industry? Or is this just another overhyped stock? Let's find out. Before we begin, this video is for educational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Always do your own research before investing. Now let's jump into it. Reason number 5, Planet Labs isn't selling satellites. It's selling information. Think about that for a second. Anyone can launch a satellite if they have enough money. But building an entire system that captures fresh images of almost every location on Earth every day, that's much harder. Those images become valuable data. That data helps businesses make faster decisions. And in today's world, data is becoming more valuable than oil. That's what makes Planet Labs different. Reason number 4, government contracts. Around the world, governments are spending billions on space technology, border security, climate monitoring, disaster response, and military intelligence. Planet Labs has already worked with government agencies in multiple countries. If those contracts continue growing over the next decade, revenue could grow along with them. Of course, government spending can also slow down. So this is an opportunity, but it's also a risk investors should understand. And here's where things get really interesting, because the next reason could become the biggest growth catalyst for Planet Labs over the next decade. Reason number 3, artificial intelligence. Everyone talks about AI, but here's something many investors forget. AI needs data. Without data, AI becomes much less useful. Planet Labs collects enormous amounts of Earth observation data. As AI tools become more advanced, the value of high-quality satellite data could increase as well. That's one reason many long-term investors are watching companies like this very closely. Now let me ask you something. If AI continues changing every industry, do you think companies that own unique data will become more valuable? Let me know your opinion in the comments. Reason number 2, the market opportunity is still huge. Climate change, agriculture, mining, insurance, logistics, energy. These industries increasingly rely on satellite imagery. As more businesses adopt satellite-based analytics, Planet Labs has a chance to serve a much larger customer base than it does today. That doesn't guarantee success, but it does create a very large potential market. And now, the number 1 reason. Most people still don't know this company. Some of the biggest stock market winners in history weren't famous before they delivered massive returns. Early investors usually bought them when very few people were paying attention. Could Planet Labs follow the same path? Maybe, maybe not. That's exactly why it's considered a higher risk, higher potential stock. Now let's talk about price. No one knows where the stock will trade in 5 or 10 years. Anyone claiming they know the exact future is simply guessing. In my opinion, if Planet Labs continues growing revenue, wins more government and commercial contracts, and moves closer to consistent profitability, the stock could have meaningful upside over the long term. But if growth slows or competition becomes much stronger, investors could also face disappointing returns. That's why I personally see Planet Labs as a speculative growth investment rather than a guaranteed winner. High potential, but high risk as well. And that's something every investor should remember. Now I want to hear from you. Would you buy Planet Labs stock today? Hold it for the next 10 years? Or stay away completely? Tell me your answer in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more stock market analysis, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next potential opportunity. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.